P.T. Logan's 5 Minutes of Terror. Twisted, troubling tales to send a chill up your spine.
Comfort. My home is warm and wet. There is no smell, but that wouldn't matter to me even if there was, because there's liquid in my nose and mouth. Sometimes I swallow the thick fluid, which has no taste. Sometimes I even breathe it in, feeling it coat my lungs, filling every little space. Most of the time I keep my eyes closed, but on the rare occasion that I do open them, I see nothing. In addition to being warm and wet, my home is also dark. But it's not scary, not in the least. It's comforting. It is, without a doubt, the best home one can ever have. Some days I float on my back, weightless, while others I like to stretch my legs. I push my heels against the soft walls of my home, enjoying the way my small muscles feel. I love my home. Is it lonely? Being alone here? Not really. I can hear others, even if I can't see them. Sometimes they're just talking, but sometimes there's music. Beautiful music. Even through the walls of my home and the liquid that I'm completely surrounded by, I can hear it. I like to dance to it. My house is pretty small, but I can still move around. It's safe. It's perfect. I never want to leave. I have everything I need here. Food, water, comfort, shelter. What else could I possibly want? But sometimes what happens to us is outside of our control, as is the case now. It happens slowly at first, the changes, that is. They are so subtle that I barely notice. There's a small drop in the amount of fluid that fills my home. It's still in my nose, mouth covering my eyes, but it seems less full somehow. It's just my imagination, I think. But when the next change happens, I'm beginning to wonder. The walls of my house squeeze. That I'm definitely not imagining. The walls are moving, which is not that unusual, but they're not caressing me, but actually squeezing me. What's happening? Another squeeze, this one more aggressive than the others. And then another. They are happening more and more frequently now, and my house seems to be shrinking. No, please, not my home. Then I see the light. Although, because I've never seen it before, I'm not sure how to describe it. My home is infiltrated by at first a pinpoint of light. It sears my eyes, makes me shut them tightly. But then the light grows and I can see it even through my lids. Stop! Stop! But the squeezing is getting stronger, the light getting brighter. I feel my body being forced toward it. Please stop! I push my hands and feet against the walls, trying to stop my descent. But the walls continue to contract, continue to squeeze. There are sounds now, too, but not soothing music or calm words. There's shouting, pain, stress. Why did things have to change? I love my home. My home is everything to me, everything I've ever known. My head is forced into the light. It seems too small to fit, but my house is against me now. It just doesn't stop. It just keeps pushing. My head is squeezed so tightly, I think it's going to explode. Then, with one final tremendous push, it finally gets forced completely out of my home and into the light. Sighs of relief, not mine, but others. But the work is not done yet. As I blink, trying to understand my new surroundings, the rest of my body is squeezed out. Liquid is forced from my chest, and I sputter and cough. Then I take my first breath. It burns. It stings. This is my new home, and it's scary, unknown. I never wanted to leave in the first place. Never. My old home was perfect. Dark, warm, safe. It had everything I needed. But who knows about this place? It's scary, and I feel no comfort here. At least not yet. I take a second breath, and then I start to cry.
P.T. Logan's 5 Minutes of Terror. Twisted, troubling tales to send a chill up your spine.